Okay, it is November 4th, and it's my first night hunting. I was so discouraged because I came in this morning and I'm like, oh, there's just nothing. There's nothing. I got down early out of my stand and started scouting. It was before 8, so I was afraid that there's just nothing going on. So I found a couple scrapes really close to my tree, and I'm like, oh, wait a minute, and I scouted some other areas. I went into town, got a sandwich, came back just before 2 o'clock, and it was still raining a little bit, and it's pretty quiet. All of a sudden, it's like, bam, there's a trail down there. You probably can't see it, but anyways, I see some movement, I look down, and it's, whoa, there's a buck. I didn't hear him coming because it's quiet. The rain is quiet, but I just did not have enough time. I didn't have my GoPro mounted. He walks right past my tree, and I got my bow, and I'm like getting ready, and it's like, oh crap. And he's just not presenting a shot, but he walked that way, and I thought, well, this early, and that was at 2:15, so I was barely in the stand. I thought this early he's going to be back, and sure enough, let's see. I don't have my phone on me. I forget. I'm not sure exactly what time it is, but anyway, he comes back, and I got this time. I'm ready. I had the GoPro mounted. I don't know if I got that film or not. I saw the red light flashing, but I hit the button. I don't know if it was going or not, but I shot, and I bummed. I already went and found him, but my arrow went in, and it only went in maybe, 6-7 inches, and I thought, no. I mean, he was 7 yards, and he took off running. I'm hearing the crash and the bang, and I was like, oh crap. The arrow was sticking out 2 feet, and he took off. So I was scared to death. I had a bad hit, but I heard him crash through the woods, and then it's like all of a sudden it was quiet. So I'm thinking, I think he went down. So I got down, I got my light, and because it's wet, I was afraid of not being able to find a blood trail. But I found it. I don't know where it was coming from. The arrow was sticking in like this. I mean, it was a pretty steep shot. But I'm following, all of a sudden I find the arrow. It was out. I thought for certain I'd like hit a rib or something, but anyways, I did find him. I'm going to shut it off and just go get him. It's not that cold, it's like maybe 50 degrees, and he might be bigger than the one that I got last year. I was thinking that he wasn't, but I don't know. It's a nice deer. So anyways, I'll turn the camera on when I get back up. Okay, here's my arrow. That's how I found it. So I'm assuming when it came out it closed back up, but the blood only comes down. Yeah, it was a little farther than 6 inches, maybe 10. No. Yeah, maybe it was in there about 12 or 14. But anyways, yeesh. Okay. There's some blood. It's not a lot, but it was enough for me to track him. Here he is. I'm gonna say that he went. Boy, he's kind of jammed in here. It's gonna be a pain getting him out of here. So I am almost thinking that might not have been the same deer that came by first. No, there's my shot. So he was quartering away just a little bit. That might be just a touch back, but you can see that the blood must have been coming out of that hole because it did not go through the bottom of his brisket. Oh, I'm so thankful that the Lord let me get this guy, because it's no good to hit him and not get him. So alright, I'm gonna get him gutted and get him out of here. It's gonna be a long night. I'm guessing we're down in here a ways. I'm pretty sure that this guy was probably a year older than the one I shot last year, because I just grabbed a hold of his antlers and they are definitely thicker. And I'm thinking that this isn't the buck that first passed me. I mean, it might have been. I don't know. It's too hard to. It's all just kind of a blur, but he's a solid 8. Looks like he was just starting here, but he's not super wide, but his tines are definitely taller than my last year deer. His neck is pretty nice and okay. Shut this light off. So I was concerned about that shot, and I'm like, oh crap, with the arrow hanging out as far as it did. If I got one lung, I don't think I would have been able to get him, because they still got one left. They can just keep going till they clot. But he went, I'm going to say between 80 and 100 yards, and I found out why. I got him gutted. This next part's going to be a little graphic. But I shot him right through the heart. The arrow went in and just, I mean, it went right through the middle. So I'm gonna show it now. Put some light on it. This is one. It's where it either came out or went in there, and there's the. I think that's probably the entry. But anyways, that's beautiful. I mean, getting a heart shot is fabulous. I mean, it's really hard to do because it's so small. But I'm not going to say that's what I was trying for, but definitely got it. Okay, it is. Let me see, what time is it? 8:19. So I actually got him back to the van quicker than what I expected. I didn't think I was going to get out there till way late. He's nice. Shoot. So obviously I was not able to carry him whole. I took my pack down there and I got him maybe 30 yards, and I'm like, this is ridiculous. There's just no way. So what I did is I quartered him. I cut his back legs off. I brought them up, and then I went back and I took a game bag and I cut down his back and got the back straps out. Then I cut his shoulders off along with his neck. So there's his neck and his shoulders, and the back straps are in the pack. And I don't know how much that weighs, but that was way more manageable. So anyways, I don't know. I did not expect to be successful the first day. I am incredibly blessed. I just want to thank Catherine again for being so supportive of me. She sent me a darling text today that she was praying for me. It's really nice. All right, 2013. Ow!